Transformation of sentences. This chapter is very important, very interesting chapter in English grammar that every student, especially student of class 9 and 10, are required to learn. So basically, I classify this chapter into two parts. First part, basically the types of sentences which we have to learn and convert into one to another, those kinds of sentences we have learned already in the basics chapters of grammar. Basically, when we learn this chapter, first of all, the first part, like this video will be in part 1 and 2. In part 1, I am going to discuss about the affirmative, negative, interrogative, assertive, exclamatory, how to convert these sentences into each other and vice versa. And in the second part, I am going to discuss about the simple, complex, compound conversion. So first of all, when we start with the first part, first we need to know what these types of sentences are. Already we are quite aware of these affirmative, negative, interrogative, assertive, exclamatory sentences. Like affirmative, to give a recapitulation, affirmative is as positive sentences, negative as the name suggests, like it's negative with no not. Interrogative asks question. Assertive gives any type of command, instruction or anything like that. Exclamatory is something which gives expressions or happy, joy, excitement, any type of emotion. So basically, when we convert these sentences, we have to learn them through examples, because examples are the best way to learn them. Like first of all, like we are learning affirmative to negative and negative to affirmative. I'm going to give you one or two examples in each of the cases, and more examples you can find in your textbooks. Like number 1, in affirmative to negative, like Brutus loved Caesar. Brutus was not without love for Caesar. So this is from affirmative to negative. When I say negative to affirmative, like I am not so great as him, he is greater than me. That means I am not so great as him means he is greater than me. So most important point to be noted in transformation of sentences, it doesn't matter what type of sentence conversion you do. In all cases, one thing is common, that is, under no conditions the meaning of the sentence should remain constant. The meaning should never change in whatever conversion, whatever transformation you do. In second case, like interrogative to assertive, assertive to interrogative. Like when I say, what though we happen to be late? It does not matter much though we happen to be late. So it's interrogative to assertive. If I say vice versa, their glory can never fade. When can their glory fade? So this type of examples you can find in your textbooks. And last case is that exclamatory to assertive and assertive to exclamatory. Like, how beautiful is night? Night is very beautiful. Or if I say, it is sad to think that youth should pass away. Alas, that youth should pass away. So these are certain examples which I am giving. And most important point you should note, like the meaning should never change. Whatever sentence conversion you do, the meaning should never ever change. Whatever meaning is there, you have to keep it constant. Like I'm going to give more emphasis on this point by giving a very good example, like old fools surpass all other fools in folly. Old fools surpass all other fools in folly means it surpasses all other fools. That means there are no fool like an old fool. There is no fool like an old fool means surpasses all other fools means there is no fool like him, like that. Okay, or if I say I was doubtful whether it was you, I was not sure whether it was you. So I break the word doubtful into was not sure, because not sure means doubtful. The same thing. So I can replace words which means the same, but I cannot change the meaning. You can use new words to replace the meaning. Okay, and you should have to. So I think now it's clear, and I'm going to give the second case, the second transformation of sentences into the next part of this video. Thank you.